The new Red Dead Online update for the month of February has brought about 7 different money bonuses and payout changes for you to enjoy, and today on the show we will be breaking down every single way for you to maximize your Red Dead Online earnings and come out on top by the end of the month. So without further ado, let's get started. If you enjoyed this video at any point, or if you just find it helpful, let me know by dropping a like on it, and if you want to stay up to date and in the loop with everything Red Dead Redemption 2, Red Dead Online, and Rockstar games, consider hitting that subscribe button with your bell notifications turned on. Starting off strong, we have it back in game again, double money on all trader sales. This is the big staple bonus for the month, and it's the one that's going to be making you the most money over time, I think. The folks out there who have wagon rotations with their friends and posse are going to be making a killing. $1,250 every 4 hours is absolutely insane, and for players who think the trader role, especially the material gathering part, is a real chore, here is where you can supercharge your trader role and make things super easy, make long distance trader deliveries much faster, and make them much more consistently. The second and third bonus we have for the month is a bonus materials on all animal pelts donated to camp, and a 50% bonus on money from all animal pelts sold. Now, the materials and the bonus on the materials of all animal pelts donated to camp is also 50%, but Rockstar doesn't specify that in their newswire. But linked in the description below is a chart of all legendary animals in Red Dead Online and the breakdown of how much money you make by selling them to Gus, their pelt value in materials, their carcass value in materials, and more. And when it comes to these bonus materials, like I said, it works out to be 50%, just like the percentage of the bonus money when selling legendary skins to Gus. And from here, just take the best animals from that chart and focus on those missions when you see them at Harriet's. Of course, if there are none of those available, you need to take what you can get, of course, but I highly recommend you focus in on animals that don't take very long to track down so you can kill them and skin them really fast, instead of focusing on animals with the highest pelt material value. So for example, the banded gator, which normally would be 40.63 materials or $32.50 when sold to Gus, is now worth 61 materials at camp or $48.75 when sold to Gus. The Iwakta panther for 65 materials or $51.75 this month. The Akahi boar for 62 materials or $49.50. The milk coyote for 57 materials or $45.75. The Anami elk for 61.75 materials or $51.75. Or the Peta bison for 88.1 materials or $70.50 this month. And then lastly, the Rutile Horn Ram for 84.3 materials or $44.50 this month. All of which will take you a couple minutes at absolute most to track down. The Banded Gator, Milk Coyote, and Anami Elk, and more, for example, have missions as short as literally 1 minute long if you can get the right version of the mission when you load in. Keep in mind, these numbers that I've been talking about are 1.5 times what the chart shows because of that 50% money bonus or the material bonus. But the point here is they were great before and now they're even better, because faster missions and more materials means less time spent hunting, which means you can focus on other double money bonuses while your trader role is producing goods. And a good intermediary activity is our next bonus, which is double money on all free roam stranger missions. With this bonus, 12 minutes spent per stranger mission is your key here. Not only does that ensure your 32 gold nuggets and XP are being accumulated at optimal levels for speed and amount over time, but it also is on average is going to yield you $35 to $40 per stranger mission this month. Now, I did a nice little mix of bushwhack missions, jailbreaks, recovery missions, and destroy supply missions. My average payout for 10 12-minute stranger missions was within that range. And stranger missions also have a different payout structure per minute depending on the mission type itself, it seems like. So some missions will be a little bit more or a little bit less within that range, and that's why I gave that $35 to $40 range anyway. For example, one 12-minute mission results in $34.17, and a 10-minute mission results in $30.10. Now, for an on the hunt mission for Hamish, I received $36.77 for spending 12 minutes on that mission, and on another mission I was rewarded with $35.77. Now, the same applies if you want to aim for quicker missions completed. Then you're going to be looking at what would also be a few different payouts for 5-minute missions as well. And without boring you with the numbers, what we can conclude from this is that there are differences in payouts coming from the fact that you're doing different missions despite you taking the same time to complete said mission, and there are also other small circumstantial payout differences even between two of the same types of missions, like on the hunt missions, bushwhacks, repossessions, stolen horses, etc., whichever one you're doing. But thankfully they all fall into that $35 to $40 range, which makes double money stranger missions more profitable than standard free roam bounties and even infamous bounties for the same amount of time spent, like 12 minutes for example. Now it's not a whole lot more, but there is a difference and we proved that in this video. So with that info in mind, players who are sick of grinding bounties or blood money missions and are just looking to try something else, this is worth it. For players who don't have the bounty hunter role or just roles in general, stranger missions and blood money missions are really your only options here to earn money and gold, and it's one of the most consistent and reliable ways to earn money and gold when you get started in Red Dead, and the numbers don't lie here. And these missions fit right into the time you have while you wait to buy more supplies from camp or in between while you're hunting legendary animals. Now we also have a bonus of double money and double XP on Call to Arms. Call to Arms double money is extremely lucrative, and while it is important to get to wave 10 to receive that completion bonus, which is the majority of the payout, another viable strategy here for making money in Call to Arms is completing 6 to 7 waves, and once the war wagons start spawning, just blow up your character, kill them, you'll fail the mission, but instead of abandoning the job where you'll need to wait another 48 minutes to start another Call to Arms, because of the cooldown timer, simply just hit replay and you'll start from wave 1. You'll earn hundreds of dollars and still skip the cooldown, and you can take it to any wave you want, but the higher waves just take too long to complete for the money you're making unless you go all the way to complete wave 10. So that's why I recommend you might as well just farm the early rounds in a short amount of time for easy money this month. Now if you stay for the long haul and complete all 10 waves, expect some amazing payouts. Like if you're playing with your friends, for example, you're going to be earning over $650, 1 gold bar, and over 6,000 XP. You can also matchmake with randoms, but I do notice the payouts are a little bit lower if you play solo compared to with friends or with randoms or whatever the case may be. Next, we have double money and double XP on the Plunder Showdown mode. This one is really self-explanatory in terms of a bonus, but for those who don't really know how powerful a bonus like this can be, let's quickly chat about it. Each match lasts 9 minutes, and that's a lot of money, gold, and XP accumulating over time. You just need to be present when the match ends to get your payouts, but not everyone likes PvP, of course, and that's where I would argue the better and much more lucrative money-making strategies come into play. Now, our last bonus is double character XP and role XP on the Trade Route free roam event, but since you're not getting any extra money, it's like not really that big of a deal, but you do get the 18 goods if you can keep all the crates on that train, so that's something to keep in mind. But with all that said, I think that's every money bonus, payout change, and opportunity to earn more this month in Red Dead Online and how you can take advantage. We're going to be wrapping things up right here. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video today, and if you did, hopefully I earned your like on it. And of course, if you are new to my channel and you want to stay up to date with all the best Red Dead Online and Rockstar Games content, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out on a single thing we post here on the channel. We consistently talk about updates, news, information, tips, tricks, and even leaks, and we'll keep you guys updated here on the channel daily, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you want to follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, those are the best places to get connected with me outside of YouTube, and you're more than welcome to ask me any questions on those platforms. You can follow me at HazardusHDTV, and all of my social media links can be found in the description down below. With all that said, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys in the next Red Dead Online video. Adios, amigos.